Happy Friday. Please stand for the pledge.
Do you get deja vu?
Hello, Miss. I'm Nora with your school news. Today is day 6, Friday, September 17th, and these are your student announcements. Remember to wear your student ID every day for breakfast, lunch, library, and sings. There are no speech classes today. Stage crew and staff applications for the fall comedy are due next Friday. 8th grades interested in being stage manager for the fall comedy should complete and return an application right now. Do you love to read books? Then Reading Olympics is a club for you. Meetings are the third Thursday of every month in the library after school starting October. In the spring, they compete in the Reading Olympics. Spaces are limited, so if you're interested, go to the website. There's a Google form to sign up. See Mrs. Harvey for more info or pick up a reading list in the library. NJHS members who plan to attend the NJHS ceremony next Thursday must complete the RSVP form in Schoology today. Do you like gift cards? Check out the interactive area in the library. Complete the activity and turn it into Mrs. Bulris or Mrs. Chortis, and you could be one of the 3 winners each month. This month's deadline is September 27th. Consider joining the Student Council. Dr. Herman and Mrs. Dobbs would like this year's Student Council to include 2 representatives per homeroom. Applications will be available next week outside room 407 and 519. Consider joining Builders Club, a community service club sponsored by Kiwanis. We recycle, help at school functions, and give to charities. We will march into the Punji Halloween Parade and make cards for the residents at Legends. Just show up to our first meeting Tuesday, September 21st after school. See Mrs. Shingler in room 607 with any questions. Grab-and-go breakfast is available every day at 7:15 a.m. Today's lunch is ham and cheese on a pretzel bun, peas, and pineapples. Monday's lunch is hamburger, broccoli, and oranges. That's all from me today, Alma Mess. Now and over to your world news.
Good morning, Alma Mess. Salma here with your world news. I hope your day is off to a great start. Yesterday night, a group of 4 ordinary people were blasted off into space in our first space mission with no professional astronauts. The 4 will remain in space, circling the Earth for 3 days before splashing down this weekend. The mission, called Inspiration 4, was the idea of billionaire Jared Isaacman, who paid the company SpaceX to arrange the flight. Mr. Isaacman has long been interested in flying. He's a pilot who has flown many different kinds of airplanes, including fighter jets. Mr. Isaacman decided to use the trip to raise money for St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital, an organization that works to help children who have cancer. The crew will be carried into space in the same SpaceX Crew Dragon capsule that carries NASA astronauts to the International Space Station. But the door that normally docks with the ISS has been replaced with a huge window. The 4 lucky people were Dr. Cyan Proctor, a college professor who was nearly chosen as a NASA astronaut in 2009, Haley Rasunu, a St. Jude's physician's assistant, Chris Zembrowski, someone who used to be part of the U.S. Air Force and now works at aerospace company Lockheed Martin, and of course Jared Isaacman. The Inspiration 4 mission will orbit 360 miles or 575 kilometers above the Earth. That's about 93 miles or 150 kilometers higher than the International Space Station. So LMS, do you think this was a waste of time and money, or do you think there could be something bigger coming out of this than we expected? That's all for me. Now heading you over to your weather update.
Talking to the
Hey LMS, it's Clara with your weather news update. Today is going to be a high of 78 with a chance of showers, and tomorrow is going to be partly sunny with a slight chance of thunderstorms with a high of 82. Today I'm going to be reviewing the tropical storms and hurricanes we've had so far in this hurricane season. We've had Anna, Bill, Claudette, Danny, Elsa, Fred, Grace, Henry, Ida, Julian, Kate, Larry, Mindy, and most recently Nicholas. Ida has so far been the worst hurricane with a Category 4 when it hit Louisiana. I hope you have a great day. Now let's head over to Persia with your sports news.
Hey LMS, it's Persia here bringing you your sports news. This week in minor league baseball, the Somerset Patriot Stadium TD Bank Ballpark was underwater following heavy rainfall from the aftermath of Hurricane Ida. The 5,500 plus fans were very excited to see the Patriots win a victory in their first year as the New York Yankees minor league associate. Pat McVeary, the team's president, stated, quote, "At 7:42 there was no water. By 8:20 there was about 3 feet of water, and by 10 a.m. it was probably about 5 or 6 feet." End quote. What do you think about this LMS? What would your first reaction be if you saw an entire stadium flooded? Moving on to school sports, today there will be a home girls volleyball game against East Hills Middle School at 4, and tomorrow there will be a football game versus Easton Area Middle School at the Emmaus High School Stadium at 9 a.m. That's all the sports updates I have for you today. Now let's move on over to your entertainment news. Good morning, Laura McKenzie. Today we have a part 3 on the celebrity birthdays. On September 20th, no one famous was really born on September 20th, so sorry about that. September 21st, we have Abby Lee Miller from Dance Moms, Jason Derulo, and Stephen King. On September 22nd, we have Tom Felton and Cody Veith. And finally, September 23rd, we have Anthony Mackie and Skylar Austin from Pitch Perfect. That's all for me today, LMS. Now over to your segment.
Perfect, and nobody's perfect. Why practice? So you can get better at it? Yes. That's another one. What color is a mirror?
Transparent. It's transparent.
Color? Yes.
It has no color.
Maybe gray.
Is it called sand because it's between land and sea?
And the way and that's just not equipment. Why aren't cookies called babies? Why are cookies not called cookies? Why? Yeah.
If a candle shop burnt down, would it smell nice?
Candle shop?
Oh, a candle shop?
I feel like yes and
Yes. Yes. No. Maybe.
Yes.
Maybe.
That's all from Buzz TV. Have a great weekend.